Josh.
Right, we are back.
Is there right in the front row.
Yeah, we are back.
I think he just had that stability that the Raiders need. As I said, they love to offload the football, but Papali'i loves to charge that ball through the middle. He'll be up against it. He's ACYT now leading out the Newcastle Knights.
Behind him, Phoenix Crossland. Black eyes, broken nose, tough hombre. Knights ready to go. 3-1. Dominic Young, hat-trick last week. There's some serious point-scoring potential on show on Easter Sunday. The Newcastle Knights on Fox League.
This one will be a little bit more unbiased. Let's go.
Highlight that record shortly for us. Who excites you most in the Knights?
Well, I like Dominic Young.
See if I got on that.
Loves to get involved.
That I did.
Into the field, but any sort of break, mate.
That should be pending, I don't know.
He will light up the stadium here this afternoon. Fast conditions, beautiful day. I'm really looking forward to Sandon Smith too. I think he's knuckled down that number 7 jumper. Great control from the young fella.
Apparently still chatting. Might have got him got, I don't know. Got a lot of views though.
It's going to be a great game of footy, this one.
It's a great shout block on Sandon Smith. No Ponga, no Brown.
I'm going for the Raiders today, which is a little bit rare. I'm not going for the Knights. I actually don't know. I don't know what I'm leaning towards.
In their good form.
I'm just going to try and be as impartial as possible, I guess. I don't know.
Easter Sunday, McDonald Jones Stadium.
A bit sunny up over there.
And at no surprises, it is Papali'i with the first charge of the match, and a good one almost back to the 20. Starling, they will follow up. Sasungi, there's a great cross. You need quite a lot of ink to write down all the players that are playing either against their junior area, against their former club players that have played for both teams. There's a lot on show today. Here's one of them, Tarpany, once a night, 35 metres out from the Raiders line. And that's if you include the Central Coast catchment as well for Newcastle. Someone like Tommy Starling is out of there. Here he is, Starling back to Sanders. He's a sweet left foot. That's not a great kick to start the day. Total missing there from the young halfback.
Yeah, just wondering about that. No real pressure put on him there. The young halfback put the first one into touch. It'd just be interesting to see how he settles down now. Most blokes can just put that straight out of their minds, but a young fella like that, it'll be interesting to see how he goes. First time that they've got the ball now up over the halfway line, the Newcastle Knights.
Blue streak at Newcastle is big for the Knights. As the Canberra defence get physical. Corey Horsburgh driving in there on young Jermaine McEwen. And across from Sharp and on to Best. The early ball was there, but Strange was equal in defence. Quickly Hunt down the left side. Sharp busy early. Turned 22 years of age on Friday. Fletcher Sharp, now Wilson, Croker, and then Smith dropped off for the veteran Gagai at 35. One of the oldest players in the NRL. 20 away from the right line. Short side kick. It is Sharp. There is pressure there. Kyle Wicks doesn't get it first. Hunter's a great leaper. Lost it.
Oh, it's going to
against his opposing fullback.
Yeah, there was a good place to put a bomb up too. Only 20 out. You were able to compete for that football there. Hunt was first to the footy, but knocks on. Cleaned up there by the Raiders. Papali'i with a couple of charges early in that first set.
Good run too from Savage, Nikio Paharilio on the sideline. I said the Knights fans here in Newcastle, they are owed a win by the home team.
Well, they certainly are, Andrew. Good afternoon to you, Steve, and a happy Easter to all our viewers at home as well. Cool conditions in the Hunter for this one. Yeah, Newcastle wearing their high-vis jerseys today. The club celebrating Voice for Mining Family Day. They'll be hoping to do their supporters proud. They haven't won a game here at home since June last year, and that was, as it happens, the last game Fletcher Sharp played at this ground. He's taken the field today. Maybe a good omen for the Knights.
Sanders' second kick of the day is juggled. Maju, magic trick. Maju's on his way. This wrecking ball down the left wing. Kyle Wicks does his best just to get him off his feet. Maju is rumbling down the John Stead side of the ground. Smith and Hunt. Fletcher Hunt decided not to push the pass. Now he does. Smith has got it again. Knights fans roar. Gagai with it. Young is unmarked. Can't get it to him. And 2 metres from the line. Second tackle just. Set restart. Let's go again. Smith, Croker, Sharp, Hunt, fed along. Best, beats.
Alright, I'm back.
Pass went loose. Sellers loses it.
Knock on, trying to offload, goes straight down the court, rolls back. Trying to offload.
Do they want to challenge that early? 4 minutes in. I think Bradman Best does.
I'm just gonna make sure I'm live. I don't know, I've stopped it a few times. Anyways, I think my nose is clear. I don't know.
Defence, a tough tackle to make there by Weeks. I don't know why he mount more pressure.
Okay, we're live now.
He made the judgment call. He thought it went forward.
Hurt.
Ben was
Open tray.
not, but Newcastle not rolling the dice on a captain's challenge so early.
Maybe a bit early for them, Andrew.
Bright start to the game. Tamale, here he is. We talk about hot Tamale early in the season. No one has had more runs going into round 5 or made more metres than the young Raiders.
I need more people now. I don't know.
Starling here, on for Horsburgh. Corey up and over the 20-metre line. Around the legs was Trey Mooney, back from suspension this week. Tarpany now with the ball. Barely remembering to Newcastle has been such a great of the Raiders club. 4 times Mal Meninga medal winner. Sanders with it here. Captured halfway by Lucas. Now Starling, last tackle play.
Strange kicking. Okay.
They've gone bomb rather than right to the corner. And Hunt's comfortable underneath that one.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a plan too to kick into that sun. Marju, known to drop a few balls, but it's been good to start this game here.
There's the catch. Hunt, we highlighted every time we see this kid, he's been good in the air ever since we first saw him in first grade. Set restart Knights. 62nd meeting of these two clubs. Knights have won 27, Raiders 32. There have been 2 draws. Just one other stat. Exposed by the Fox Sports Lab team. Knights not good at Easter. They've won 10 of their last 11. Easter weekend.
10 of the last 11?
Make of that what you will. Maybe too much chocolate. Crossland here. Saifidi goes for Sharp. Went short. Good edges. Lucas
real?
McEwen right. Crossland. Sharp has started very confidently. Taking on Papali'i there. That was heavy. 20 from the line. Smith will bowl. Now will they challenge this one? Hunt is there again. Doesn't get a lead. Leaks over the top. And referee G rules a challenge in the air. Tom Sully wants bin. Thank you, Tom, for your input.
Yeah, thanks, Tommy. They've been under the pump early. The Canberra Raiders, they've hung on so far. This will be a relieving one for them too. They'll kick for touch. A little bit of a breather. Breakneck speed to start the game from the Knights. All the field position. Here's the kick for touch now.
So if you think back to last weekend, the Raiders were slow out of the blocks against Cronulla. They were 12-0 down after 10 minutes. So there's improvement there to this point, but only just. They're only just ticking on.
And then the sin binning of Corey Horsburgh really hurt the Raiders last week against the Sharks. Hard to hang on when you're a man down now, the way the game is.
Horsburgh here on another run. Horsburgh, 3 runs for the day. Starling, they will push left. Hudson Young. Back with a try last week. About to get another one here. The try scoring potential of this Raiders side, you just think they're going to click sooner rather than later. It may be today. Savage, Kyle Weeks, Sebastian Chris. Kick here from Sanders. Hunter's underneath it. Let's see.
Oh!
Too good, that loses it. Raiders ball, and look who scored.
It's a knock-on
Oh, they got a knock-on. Noah. Big Noah Mutt was there. He only had half a metre to get across the line.
Yeah, it would have been a great pick-up here. Here's the first knock-on.
Oh.
Man, just quick reaction there. A little bit of a bobble by the look of it.
So I'm none the wiser. From here, for mine, it's not Savage knocking that forward. Is that a clear pickup and doesn't hit the ground? I think that was open to review. I don't know whether Savage knocked that on in the first instance.
It's just come off his forearm there by the look of it. And we've got the ball back anyway, Newcastle, so it has come off Savage. And then given away the penalty.
That hurts. Double whammy conceded by the Raiders. 9 eventful minutes here. A little bit of end-to-end action, some action in the air. All the makings of a good contest. And rightly so, Newcastle. The wooden spoon is so far in the rear view mirror now. The 3-1 start, the confidence.
Yeah, they must have a great belief in them. They lost their couple of players, or their best players, in Brown and Ponga. And they've just freed them up, hasn't it? They've gone so well. As I said, it's surprised people of the premiership so far.
That stat we just highlighted on air, the points they've scored this season, the 100 points, you know, it leaves in their wake the 4 most recent seasons. Confidence turning into points puts them in winning position in matches. Croker here for Smith, and Hunt into the line, almost away, almost slid past. Sanders there, ended up a pretty good tackle. 30 away, last, Smith under pressure from Sanders, kicks. I think Young's offside. Canberra players pointing, it's battered down, Weeks comes up with it. The Raiders, like me, thought the main chaser was in front of the kicker.
I tell you what I do like about Fletcher Sharper, every time he looks up and there's a little, just an inch of opportunity, he'll run. He's had a good start to the game, taking them on early.
The two Fletchers both can play, can't they? I mean, Fletcher Sharp obviously has shown us he's got a great highlights reel already, but Fletcher Hunt is a confident kid, 20 years of age.
Fletcher Sharp debut. Oh, Strange. Oh.
He's had a quiet start to the year, but Strange is elite, and he shows it right there. Rips the heart out of the Newcastle defence. And the first try of the day is scored by Simi Sasangi.
Yeah, it's a big sign, isn't it, for the Canberra Raiders. They've been under pressure early in this game. No field position. Strange takes it upon himself to make the break straight through. Sasangi backs up. And that's a good thing about the Canberra Raiders. They've got a lot of quick blokes in their side, and when they score tries, it's generally long range. One missed tackle, and there's the pass on to Sasangi, who scores the try. Improves his position under the post. The Raiders in first.
Yep. Come through the system at the Knights. Simi Sasangi, the try scorer, was in fact in their SG ball side way back in 2018. But now he's a proud Raider. But I don't think we're being unfair by saying it's been a quiet start to the year from Ethan Strange. But that is the 2025 form right there.
Yeah, a little bit of a wake-up call there early in the season, but taking the line on, the confidence of taking the line on. We know what a powerful runner he is. Might have been a little bit of a slip here from the lock forward there in Matt Croker. But he goes straight through. Just love the awareness. Half a break made by this elite Canberra Raiders side. And they score long-range tries, and there's the first one.
The Strange has been so good so early, so we have these high expectations. But you do have to remind yourself, he's 21. But more of that, please. I mean, think back to Mudgee last year and all the highlights he's given us. So 6-0 to the Raiders.
It's a confidence booster too, isn't it, to be able to run through like that, set up the outside man.
Let's go down to Nico on the sideline.
Yeah, great try here from Simi Sasangi. We're seeing the Harvey Norman replay here, guys. He had a great game last week with a couple of crafty passes to set up a couple of tries. He's done well in that right centre position in place of Matt Timoko. Sasangi said, I'm grateful to be in this position right now, and I actually enjoy the pressure behind me, knowing there are blokes who want this spot just as much. He says Matt Timoko's been the ultimate professional, helping Sasangi in training. Great to see that healthy competition.
The way Sasangi's going, it'll be an absolute certainty for the World Cup for Samoa. End of this year. He's such a valuable player. He could pretty much play him with no number on his back blocker. I think he could play anywhere, just have him out there.
Power runner, isn't he? Just an anticipation to back up that break there by Strange. He can play him anywhere.
Yeah.
Body on him. He's a huge man.
Settle down, big fella. I didn't want to get you excited on Easter Sunday.
Nice eyebrows too.
Stephen Roach, one of a kind of the Fox League commentary team. Tarpany plays it. As Sanders out to Chris. Now we get to see the left side of the Raiders. Their target for the Knights, just the Knights have taken it to
Let's keep getting boxing.
the game.
It's annoying.
Sanders ball, 25 minutes out. Hunt has to get up again. Misses this one. Oh, recovery mission done by Phoenix Crossland. Don't know what happened there to Fletcher.
He did well right on the spot there too. Phoenix Crossland does a lot of the clean-up work for the Newcastle Knights. He's the man that dives on the ball there. Loose ball on the ground. He was desperate to get on it.
I think his hair got in his eyes there. That was an amazing miss by Hunt. Went straight through the breadbasket. Next with the ball. 20 out from the Knights line. Just tempered the afternoon. The excitement level of the Knights fans here. SaverClubYT on that run. Now Crossland, Smith will kick. Only a 22-metre game. Some good signs for the Knights here. They're on top in this period of the match. Weeks to bring it back. And Gagai does well to make the tackle. Wrap around to Marley. Tyler Mooney coming over the top of Tamale. Sebastian Chris locks in with the Knights forwards there, McEwen and Croker. Now Hudson Young on a dummy half expedition that takes him into 4 Knights defenders. Then wraps around Chris. That was clever. That is second row and a half. Well, the halfback in the second row is body there. What Hudson Young performed. Last tackle play here, Raiders. Do they kick for the corner of Savage? It is Tarpany and Sanders. They're going to run it. Now the last tackle. The referee almost catches some of the Raiders by surprise.
Yeah, I thought they were going to try something a little bit different. Run the ball on the last tackle there. Sanders should have went out the back. Plenty of numbers. Again, the Newcastle Knights hang on.
As you will bring it back, run meters. Canberra on top of that early. They've completed 5 of 6 or 6 of 7 sets. Knights are 7 from 8, so flaws there for the two sides. And a line break apiece. Marshu, Dominic Young, scoring wingers. Sharp went on there for Lucas. Picked up as if he may have thought it was a little high. Followed up by Hunt. Good surge, 15 metres. The Knights fall back. And a quick play the ball, Crossland to Smith. That sets up better for the kick. That will go to Tamale. He's a bit of outside room there on Dominic Young. Showed him the sideline. And Dominic then says we'll take a closer look at it. Almost threw him into the crowd. Chris with the ball.
I like it when the wingers make it personal.
Well, this is almost ragdoll stuff, wasn't it? But the finish, he's got a hold on him. Tamale did well in the end to stay centimetres in. Raiders in the Knights. Tarpany there. 6 hit up already. He's up over 50 metres. Solid start from Tarpany. Starling to Horsburgh. Sanders cuts out straight. Sasani cuts off the right. Best to last the tackle. Forward. Starling. Short side. Strange. On top of his game today. Noah Martin was looking for a left-handed flick there. Didn't quite come off the big back rower.
Yeah, don't mind that. Just have a look at them. They've got hemmed in the corner now. Just right on the 10-metre line right now. So have a look at this rushing defence here from the Canberra Raiders. Try and force the error here. Inside feeding.
Back he comes. Run. Yeah, out of trouble. Back up over the 20. Lands on his front. Play the ball. Get sharp.
Sorry, that made me
exclusive to Fox. Watching the Easter Monday battle of the Eels and the Tigers from Convent. Live and exclusive here on Fox League. Croker short of halfway. Crossland to Smith. Good kick. Right down in the corner. Finds the grass. Great stuff, Smith. There is Weeks.
It's okay.
And Smith led the chase.
I'm
Well
sorry, it's almost a tie.
Weeks was up in the line, just a little bit behind it. He just spotted that, just chipped it over the top. Good chase through to make the tackle.
Starling
I wonder if it's being cleared of any severe copyright. So far, that's good.
Just a beeline down the middle. Now Hudson Young. He's going to tip over the top. Why not? Fletcher Hunt ends up with it. Now Hunt returns with interest. And Chris gets it.
I'll tell you what they've done defensively too. I know it's only early in the game, but they've wrapped up their offloaders.
I think there might still be processing.
That's what they do. They love that second phase play, but the Knights have just wrapped them up so far early in the
Still
game.
processing.
We just saw a little bit of redemption for Steve there on Young. That's a pretty good tackle. Winger on winger.
I'll take a little bit more at halftime, hopefully.
Mooney. And for Sharp. Back for Mooney.
Let's probably talk a little bit more though.
Smith. Knights like, oh, Young went for the shot. Didn't quite get him. Glancing blow. Smith almost lost it there.
Oh.
I think the Raiders were saying Smith lost it. Ball was Sharp. Up they go.
That's trying to get a try here and make it 6-all.
Quick play the ball then for Hunt. And Sharp's kick from 35 metres out. Wicks is there.
Oh.
Hit him there again by, this time it's Marju. I think he got him with his head.
And a little bit of a
grab. Timed it that time, the chase through. Not going for the ball.
Oh.
Just catches him there, just the right, just that fraction too late to really compete for the ball here. His eyes are on the ball, but he doesn't leap.
No.
Yeah, probably should have try and catch a little bit more.
Careless act. Obviously wasn't going to get there.
Dangerous.
Yeah. And that's all it needs to be. I don't ask you in the gallows or anything.
I think you'd be right. They put it on report.
Could be a very powerful set here from Canberra. If they get a little bit of a attacking field position, I think they're in a bit of a mood now. They're into the contest. They're playing the game they want to play it when they've got the ball in hand.
The Knights have let them off the hook a couple of times here with a couple of very disciplined penalties. A couple of penalties that let them outside their 20 just to kick downfield. There's a good tackle there on Leahy.
Mooney was over the top. 3 full-blown penalties for the Knights. Rangers have a set restart to double good metres. Right on 3 there. Starling. Sixers. Hudson Young. He can offload as well.
That's the only way I know how to clear is just the sniff. So I apologise.
4 tackles up Raiders. Horsburgh trying to stretch it. Wasn't the best pass. Martin makes the most of it. 19 out. Last tackle Canberra. Starling. They want it short side again. Sanders pokes it through. It looked way too high. It's almost under the front.
I'm going to be back again.
Just a little bit too much on that one. The idea was right. The winger was up. And then you see Hunt in perfect position. Fletcher Hunt. He would have cleaned it up. I don't know whether he would have got back in the further play there.
Great guy on the return there. Game 319 today for Dane Gagai. 221 for the Knights. It's some record. Now for Moody. What was the feature of his play? He served the 1-game suspension for the dangerous contact on the legs of Tanner Boyd. But before that, Shane Mooney has brought an offloading game to Newcastle, or encouraged to do so. That adds an element to the Knights pack. 40 away from the Raiders line. Crossland, they're flat with McEwen. Back inside, Hunt is there. Offloaded in hope. Crossland may have been tackled without the ball. He got it in any case.
Gee, it was a good tackle there by Zach Hodgkin, who's just on the field now. Just closed the gate back on the inside.
Last tackle with Sharp's kick out of the corner. Savage goes up, juggles it, knocks it back. Strange referee.
You got Newcastle first. Change over.
Knock on both ways. Newcastle first is his call. The Knights want to challenge that.
Wait.
No, they don't. I think there's more coming Savage's way. And that's not to say that he can't.
Okay, I'm back.
Do a
If
bit
I missed
in
nothing,
attacking position either.
if I didn't miss anything, then there's nothing there. I missed, and that's cool.
Completions
So I'm in and out of this screen.
Justin Holbrook. I can imagine Newcastle fans everywhere on the sound of the ping, the set restart. That's the reaction. Horsburgh with the ball. It all happens so fast. You don't get a turn to break it down or analyse.
I'm just going to check
Drops it off for
YouTube.
And Mooney was across there with the tackle. Starling. Up they go. Hosking. Nice. On to Sanders. Support play there. Hudson Young, they've called the pass forward rather than Young interfered with by a defender.
Ball's already gone forward out of your hands.
There you go. Adam G on that one.
So far no copyright at all. It's okay.
Almost an impossible ball to get away there. Mistake from the young fella. One kick out in the full, one dead in goal, and then a forced pass. Yes, he's trying things. So Ricky's reaction on the side.
Well, you played with him, you too.
Oh.
Has he always been the same?
Unbelievable competitor.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Everything, game of cards.
Everything.
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 Getting the breakfast first.
And with cheek too.
Yeah, right. So that's quite an allegation. Beautiful quote. Lucas to play it here. Former Kangaroo teammate Steve Roach, Ricky Stewart. Frizella's on, another one of the veterans.
Got a try last week too, Frizzell.
Got a couple this year, Tyson Frizzell. It's good times. Hunt, Gagai, Young, big legs. Sanders got a little piece off one of them. Gagai now. Newcastle get a roll on. Chasing their first points of the match. Crossland goes inside the 20.
Knights looking to get some points in the board here, and I'm looking like that. Look at it all. They're peeking through it, and they're trying to get there.
Then on with Croker right to the line. Frizzell turn and pass. No. Comes to an end, not for the first time.
Nice little change here.
Team caught in possession on the left.
Well, it's exciting footy here from the Newcastle Knights. They're showing plenty of ball movement. You have a look on the other side of the
They're
field.
good meters.
Just
They're
then when
very
Dominic
close to
Young
the
got
line.
caught by one leg, he would have been away, but they're sticking at it, the Knights.
Savage double fend. Looking to skirt around them. Speed Savage showed last year. Still one of the highlights of the season so far. Both from setting up a try and scoring one of his own. Gee, it was good. Now Tamale. Easter Sunday on Fox League. There are no rules on chocolate. Go for it. Green light, kids. Eat as much as you like. Straight. Uncle Blocker says so.
Uncle Blocker says so. That's crazy.
Hunt back to it inside the 10. That's a great kick by Stray. Leads the chase down.
Ooh.
And the Raiders have the Knights on their 20 with the better part of the entire Knights side. Probably won't be onside until play 3.
On
that run.
Pick it through. Ooh.
Fletcher Sharp. The strapping on the knee that was injured in Vegas. Crossland, Smith, McEwen. Front on tackle by Sanders. Not a small halfback, Ethan Sanders. Croker up on the advantage line. Getting better as a middle for the Knights. Crossland to Smith, last play. 39 metres out. This is a kick for position, or is Young going to play it? No, he won't.
Oh, that was a little bit.
Canberra.
It was a little bit. It's been better, yeah.
Just the one try, despite all this attack and good ball
Sebastian,
movement. Just the one try so far. And that was a brilliant bust by
little push from Sebastian.
Ethan Strange, straight down the middle, would set up Simi Sasangi.
Could have ended badly there.
That came in the 11th minute of play. And here is the try score. His ninth carry too by the right centre, Simi Sasangi. Strange to Martin. Raiders! Green Martin raging downfield and loses the ball. Savage says it was stripped away. The captain needs to buy into this if they believe that.
Yeah, look, I don't think they'll challenge this, will they? It looks like he was just trying to offload the football that time. Noah Martin,
They got it
his arm free.
They are going to challenge just
Will challenge him?
10 seconds blocker.
Just have a look here. It's a good chase too to make the tackle.
Got an on-field ruling.
Trying to get the ball away there.
Loose carry from
Gee, I think it's a
Canberra,
loose carry.
but he's making a tackle up around the ball.
So the eyewitness was Xavier Savage. He was crying blue murder here. Great
With
side
the right
seam
hand of
mark,
Fletcher, he's
stretch
initially
out.
on the arm affecting a tackle. There's no stripping motion, he's just looking to lock the ball up and break in play. It's a loose carry from Noah. The captain's challenge is unsuccessful.
Look at first point of contact,
Isn't
just trying to wrap
challenge.
his arm up, and then it slipped out. So I don't think he played at the ball there.
Well, that's their challenge gone for the day.
10-metre line, boys. 10 metres.
But that was exciting rugby league by the Raiders. Martin gets better. They've got him playing 80 minutes, you know, Blocko, this young bloke. It's only, what, his 11th game of first grade now? 11th game in the top grade. And Ricky knows he's got something here. And this kid's making 30 and 40 tackles a week. But just then you saw his... when he gets
Yeah, I gotta look a little dangerous
Yeah,
though.
he's a good player, isn't he? I mean, the good thing about Ricky, he'll put you there and leave you there. Give you a chance. Don't put you in 1 week and then pull you out.
Come with you.
Put him there, leave him there, and make him improve, which he's done.
It's exciting times to see.
I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just trying to stay in there.
System of the Raiders, as Noah Martin has done. You see him now in first grade. Here is Frizzell. Not a bad run from Tyson. And Crossland takes full advantage. Smith with the ball. Thought he sighted a gap. Sanders' defence has been pretty good for Canberra. Been put under pressure. Kick now from Fletcher Hunt.
Oh.
And Tamale checks. Lets them catch it. Gagai, play on Knights. Ball loose. Oh no, Corey trying to pick it up. Tackle count restarts for Newcastle. Corey, rather than dive on the ball, went for the pick-up off the deck.
Got to make them pay now. They've got a little bit of luck here at Newcastle. They're building to something.
Saifidi down 20 metres out from the line. Knights fans at their most vocal. They want points. It's got to be turned into points. That's as simple as that. Brazil on his feet, 10 away. Set restart. Ruck infringement. Ball with Smith. And it goes back. Marju on his way.
Greg Marju goes over to make it 4-6, but the kick to come to make it 6 apiece.
He's nice when he gets an opportunity. Bradman Best with the catch and pass. We know what a strong runner he is, but I've seen him do this a fair few times. Gets the ball on the outside to Marju. But it was Corey Horsburgh for the Raiders just trying to scoop the ball up, which allowed Newcastle good field position to get the ball back. They can't hang on. Best with a beautiful catch and pass. Marju in. 6-4 with the kick to come.
He's been in terrific try-scoring form, Marju. In fact, the run of scoring in 5 straight matches came to an end last week. He's quickly back, starting another streak now. And has a good record against the Raiders. His first match in Knights colours, way back round 4, 2023, he scored a double.
I think it was Savage who got himself caught in no man land, threw the arm out to try and knock the ball down or go for the intercept. Good stuff there from Best. Just stayed calm, catch and pass. Marju too strong, look at him, too powerful.
Yeah, they're not stick-on muscles, they're real things. He's solid, no doubt about that. He's had one long-range run today, and now he's finishing there despite attempts of 2 defenders to stop him. Doesn't even flinch. Now the ball goes and up he gets. Knights. I don't know about you, Blocker, but I'm a rugby league romantic. When I see a bloke stand up with a Henny Penny jersey, I get a bit emotional.
I like it too.
You know what I mean?
Real
Henny
footy
Penny,
fans.
the first Knights jersey from '88. A Henny Penny Knights.
It's still open, Henny Penny. Just up the road.
Yeah, a little bit of Henny Penny. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh.
Pulled out of it.
Did he touch that?
Well, that was
A bit like golf, isn't it?
yeah. Well, he was well and truly coming down from his backswing. That was a peculiar one.
That was interesting.
Got a
But,
off, hasn't it?
okay. This was something.
Smith for 6 all. Right foot. Oh no, I'm not going to back.
Ooh. At 4-6 it remains.
In fact,
He can't keep the saves alive.
Mulligan to a slice. 6-4 scoreline. Raiders over the Knights.
As we take a look at the Harvey Norman replay, the try to Greg Marzu, such a damaging runner of the football. He's really established himself on that wing for Newcastle since arriving at the club a few seasons ago. Ever reliable. That's his 4th try this year and his 7th try in 8 matches against Canberra throughout his career. And don't forget, right after the game, guys, Sunday night with Matty Johns, Jai Gray, special guest this evening.
Well, we're going to recognise him without the head gear. I think he's shot with the head gear. He's got the nose first. Yeah, but I mean, we know Jai Gray without the head gear. What a player. What a great player.
Brilliant.
Jai Gray.
Mate, he is a perfect example to blokes who are small that you can still compete in this game.
Yeah, he's the smallest we have.
Unbelievable.
And he is starring every week.
Wonder if Fletcher will get him a couple of cushions.
Lovely. Knights with the ball. Brazil, 6 points to 4. Fair reflection.
That was his fault, I think.
Good footy this.
Yeah.
They look evenly matched. Knights are really confident on the back of 3 wins.
The wind up there.
Totally different. Even different to what we saw pre-season trials. I came to a trial pre-season, they didn't score a point. I was thinking, oh, there's still baggage. But they're looking very capable.
It's been a big stream day for me, so I'm also like mentally drained as well. For having to do content pretty much all day. I'm exhausted because I've been up since 12 AM in midnight because my sleep schedule is bad. So
been able to do that. You can't very hard to close down the Raiders.
Ricky's used 3 of his bench. Mariota, one of them. Smithies and Hosking already out there. Holbrook has only used Frizzell so far. Back away for Strange to bomb from 30 metres out. Here comes Xavier Savage. Savage is up. Ball lost by Marju and Martin missed it. What's the referee going to call? He's got 4 knock-ons.
Knock-on, changeover. In the contest.
Raiders have no challenge. So you'll have to just tell your story walking, fellas.
Yeah, it's definitely come off Savage there. Not a bad call, just couldn't scoop the ball up.
Now, it's been a busy day for rugby league. Jess, Brandy, Luke Keary in the studio. All bad injury news out of Brisbane. Confirmation, Ben Hunt, Reece Walsh, Adam Reynolds, all on the injured list.
And for long periods of time, isn't it?
Could be 6 to 8 weeks for Walsh and Hunt. Back here for Frizzell. Kept alive there for Smith. He's got speed, Smith. If he sees a hole, he'll go for it. Here's a dummy half. Scoop up, short side, Best. On play 5, Best, past 1.
Ooh.
Big unit as well. Bit of weight on that left side. They can move, Best and Marju. Weeks is going to have to get to this one. Savage going back, lost side.
Ooh. Fletcher Sharp. What a nice one there. Bounce right into him. Picks up meat pie. That's what we like to see.
Look at each other. Who's going to take the ball here? It just comes steaming through Sharp. It's a nice take too. Just have a look at them. Look at each other. Whose ball is it? Harvey Norman replay. Here it is. They look at each other. The bounce up. Gee, did well to control that ball. And they're in again. Great chase through. Put the pressure on. Both players look at each other. It's yours. No, it's not.
No.
Gee, a lot of sides let the ball bounce now. No one attacks the football. And they pay for it, the Raiders.
He can hardly believe it. Fletcher Sharp.
What about the handling? Just bounced up into his hands. Controlled
That was a crazy try.
He's another great. He's another player you just want to watch and watch and watch. Jeez, we've got some attacking players in this game.
He's had 6 runs already this afternoon.
Bounces and he catches it.
Have a look at Strange on the other
And
side.
he goes over.
Only the couple of runs, but he set up that try. But just Sharp loves to get involved in the game. Loves to get his hands on the ball.
There you go.
Danny Medeiros there. The great one.
One of the legends of Newcastle. So, they're in front. They have the outright lead for the first time in the match. And now Smith sliced his first one. Let's see how he fares here. He's had a bit of trouble on the right-hand side so far this year. He's been 0-3, but his first kick wasn't flash.
Let's see if we can make the second one. Make it 10-6. And you can. 10-6. What do you know? What do you know? You can kick to save his life. You can kick. You can kick.
Last week on return, Andrew, we spoke to him before the game. He said he was happy to complete his first 80-minute performance in almost 9 months. And I mentioned the fact that Newcastle's last win at this stadium was in June last year. That was also Fletcher Sharp's last game at this stadium. As we said, that Golden Point win over Manly. He scored a double that evening. Set up another one as well. Knights fans, no doubt, hoping he can reverse the club's fortunes here at home.
Talent. Cessnock boy, they all are our Cessnock. Knights with the lead, 4 in front. Canberra won't feel they've done a whole lot wrong, but Newcastle will be happy with stats like 19 of 20 completion rate. Kick meters, run meters, they're in the contest, Newcastle. This bloke, the 14, Harrison Graham, hasn't he been in addition to the third game? It's been very effective.
He turned the game last week against the Bulldogs, made a couple of long-range breaks out of dummy half, so good impact player off the bench.
We've still got Masami Solo to come too. What about the hit he put on Josh Cohen last week?
Kicks it off.
Masami coming up against the former club. Ball taken by Tamale.
Oh.
Got a fair
Oh, he's getting through that. Yeah,
He adds to his tackle count for the season.
interesting. And it's set restart. Interesting.
4.5 to go first half. I feel like it's a game we haven't stopped. It could have been 6 tries or that, but we've only had the 3. Strange might try and change that right now. I like it when he drifts around to this side as well, Strange. Chris here. On to Smithies. Saifidi rushes up out of the line. So communicating defence as Young decided just go into cut up areas there. Starling. This is play number 5. Strange with it. Little overlap chance.
Wait.
Straightens up. Knights stay cool there in defence.
They're making meters.
Sanders will kick for Savage on the last.
Savage gets it. Volleyball. Oh, Crossland.
Comes up with a ball and is collected high. Perhaps he was.
Yeah, collected high.
Phoenix Crossland's modelling career as well and truly in the walls at the moment.
That badly broken nose last week too. It looks like he hit him right on the beak. A little back there. Phoenix Crossland. He's cleaned up a lot of things here this afternoon so far. Here it is.
Yeah, and a half. All day of the week.
He was negotiating talent I can reveal exclusively, and that's been put on hold.
I mean every day of the week. What?
Now looking at Halloween options.
This is how you can tell I'm just so sleepy right now.
5 minutes inside the Raiders half. Graham Withers. They're getting better as the half goes on tonight. Crossland to Smith. Brazil. He's inside the 30. It's back to the glory days. The Knights chant up at Newcastle. Crossland with it. Saifidi now. No Ponga. No Brown. No worries. As Sharp takes the reins here. Kicks through looking for...
Oh.
The Knights, do they score? The ball comes loose. Canberra.
It comes loose. They almost scored again to make it 16-6. 14-6. With a kick to come. That's what I meant.
Oh, that was their third. That was going to be their third try. 2 minutes from half-time. How good is that? That's your 6 and your 7. Combining their sneaky play. Cross to Chris. Canberra come back with interest.
I didn't do anything. What?
You know the ability of this Canberra side. We're in for a cracking second half. Sanders kicks long from inside the 40. Hunter's underneath it. Space to bring it back. Fletcher Hunt. Well, that shut down quickly, didn't it? Hudson Young was like running into a slab of concrete there.
I still haven't been notified about any copyright changes. It's been a little bit. I don't think it's fully processed.
Graham here.
It should be fine in theory.
This time for Crossland,
In
who now
theory.
goes into a middle forward role with Graham on the field. 1 minute to go. They've got 4 tackles left in the set. SaverClubYT. He's 10th hit up of the day and his first offload. Now out to Gagai. I'm liking the work of Jacob SaverClubYT. I know you are, Blocker. It's simple but very effective.
Yeah, the good thing is he's making it personal. He did it last week against the Bulldogs. He's doing it again tonight up against a good Canberra Raiders pack. He's done well.
Lucas almost through there. 25 away from the line. 4 tackles down. Graham onto Smith. Thinking about kicking early. He does. It was a little long. Tamale has it covered. Didn't really give his chasers a chance there. And now Tamale will accept the tackle. That was the Knights' last chance of points before halftime. They didn't quite execute it. Weak tackle there. But thoroughly engrossing football this in the first half. To run it back over the 20. Halftime siren will sound. 3 tries scored. Canberra got the first. Knights the next 2.
It is half
Sunday, Easter Sunday
time.
Rugby League here on.
I'm gonna go on break because I really need a good one here. Peace, I'll be back. Completely forgot where the freaking be right back was for a minute. Found it.
the Knights are going to get a third straight try.
Oh, we are back, we are
Raiders
back, we are
scored
back.
The first try and a damn good one.
We're
in
back,
the 11th
we're
minute.
back.
Knights have got the next two. As you can see, so vacant seats up the top. Every available seat, though, was signed for this contest. Work's going on up the top.
Second
Really
half
good atmosphere and enjoy
has
the first
begun.
40 minutes. But as Nico
Somehow I get no warning whatsoever.
The Knights, it has been slim pickings at home. It is time to end the droughts. They've lost 7 straight at McDonald Jones Stadium, and here they are up by 4 going into the second half. And this for 4-1. Sharp has been a constant threat to the Raiders' defence. The 2 number 6s, you could talk up their games today. ACYT over halfway. Last tackle called. Sandon Smith, very accomplished performance again today by the Knights. 7! Tamale looked awkward. Ball bounced up for Harrison Graham.
I'm starting to lose one has the ball. Sorry, I didn't know what to say anymore. Here's what happens when you get no talkative viewers. You just don't know what to say. And now I'm saying random shit.
3 defenders on him, they managed to slow him down.
Can't really say anything until
Watch out, takes them to the right. Smith flung down there by Sebastian Chris. That's the third. Graham, Crossland to Sharp, and not much room to move, but Lucas still goes sideways almost through a gap. Graham off a quick play, the ball, twist and turn, and held up. Last tackle, Knights. So far, Raiders able to hang on. One more. Smith was tackled after kicking. Young is there. Quite the lead. Sanders shepherds the ball over the dead ball line. McEwen puts him into the fence.
He's saying he's impeded Dominic Young on the way through. He's saying that someone had a hold of his arm here.
Newcastle are challenging. Canberra lost theirs in the first half.
Appreciate it, mate. Newcastle. Okay. Newcastle have asked for a challenge. On field, we're going to a 20-metre restart. I thought it was shoulder to shoulder before a knock-on off the Young.
He's got a case here.
Yeah.
It's Tamale that has a grab at the arm. Have a look at this. Just wraps him. He's about to jump here.
Now, they're both going up with 2 hands. That's the first thing you have to examine. Can't just go up with the one hand as the attacking player, and they're both going with 2. Yep,
That changes now with his left hand, have a grip of Dom Young's right arm.
He's had a grab at it there.
Need to look at the possibilities of a professional foul now.
Professional foul would mean sin bin. Surely you can't say penalty try there, Dominic. Surely not.
In fact, Dom Young's over the try line. The grip is a cynical action to hold that right arm that stops Dom competing for 2 hands in the in goal. This is a professional foul. The challenge is successful. Professional foul. So we're not going to say penalty try.
and a sin bin. A sin bin. Tamale is gone for a professional foul. I was on my phone, I wasn't paying attention.
That's right. He got out jumped, but I don't know what he's supposed to do there. What would you do?
He goes there. It's quite a tangle. I'd barely. It'd be hard to argue that it was an intentional act. You wouldn't even know. He's just scrambling.
He's in the bin for, he's in the bin. He's in the bin for like 10 minutes. He's in the bin for 10 minutes. I can speak, I promise. Just not when my brain has absolutely no energy at all. Oh, my dog's barking.
Today's result, if they can win. Brazil with the ball. Bradman Best is off the field. We'll get a report from Nico in a moment. Sandon Smith goes to the right. Hunt is there. So William Wilson de Courcy is out. Wilson de Courcy out in the centres, but Nico's got the story. Smith with it here. Change of mind. Out to the right. McEwen, Gagai, Young.
Dominic Young in the corner, and it is now 14-6 against the Raiders. And yeah.
And won't that be a confident booster for them? The ball leaves, goes on the left-hand side, but they double round. Just have a look at the amount of walkers on the other side of the ruck. You've got to keep moving. Straight through the hands, the catch and pass. And you're right, Dominic Young scores again. Just passive defence on that other side. They just dropped off. Dominic Young gets to try. What a start for the night for the second half.
Exactly what was wanted by rival fans here. And they've still got time against 12 men. The Knights, and this fella, well, his try-scoring record is fantastic. That is now 80 career tries. Let's put it in context with some of the most prolific of the modern era, the NRL era. He's got there in 97 games. Watch the try again. Outright side, everyone played a role. McEwen and Gagai. The Harvey Norman replay shows one of the youngest throw it to the oldest to one of the great finishers.
It's a nice finish, isn't it? Did his best to get across there.
Wow.
Tom Starling, I think it was. Man down the Raiders.
Poor old Tamale watching that. So, the record of Dominic Young, 80 tries. Among the quickest in the game to reach that tally. Sandon Smith, we've got this story to cover. Bradman Best is out of the game blocker. As Smith, from the touchline, bang into the posts. He's 1 from 3. So, Nico, let's cover.
Time, gents. Bradman Best is out of the game with a groin strain. Wilson de Courcy is out there in number 19 for his NRL debut. As for the severity of Bradman's injury, the Knights are unsure at this stage. He'll have to go for scans, so not great news for them.
Wilson de Courcy, this is the advantage here on Fox League, covering the pre-season challenge. You will have seen him there and looked very capable. Wilson de Courcy, now he gets his chance. That was the dress rehearsal. Now opportunity.
We are back. Bradman Best is ruled out. And Wilson de Courcy.
And that means Coach Holbrook has a decision to make as to who else is going to play this afternoon out of Saulo, Cant and Gamble. Only one of those three can now come on. Luck infringement. Knights on a roll. Of course, he has his first touch in the NRL. Crossland. Smith. Gagai. Chris Best.
Oh, and I think the sign again some momentum.
Gagai inside the 40.
With Rays with a man in the bin. Oh. Got a little push and shove here.
There's some serious pushing going on in here.
Some serious pushing. Yep.
More than that. Wilson de Courcy making a name for himself. The ref doesn't know his name. He just says,
Damn.
Number 19. There you go.
He'll be fresh
Get
anyway.
told.
Oh, the pulling of the hair.
Oh.
On Dominic Young. They're not related, you know.
Hudson.
I think Hudson, that is as blatant as it gets.
I'll tell you what, McEwen didn't like it.
Penalty goes against you for causing all that, right? This game either remains in the balance or you'll contribute with guys sitting down. Keep a cool head. It's against you. No.
Because you can accidentally grab hair in a tackling situation. Hudson Young made a decision. I'm going to rip his hair right out of his scalp.
Yeah, tackling situation. He doesn't even have the fucking ball.
For his teammate too. Good to see. Trying to change the balance of the game here.
He's a firebrand. He's a very good player. That was all discipline. And he's on face-to-face on Fox League this week. Hudson Young. He's a because you can accidentally grab hair in a tackling situation. Hudson Young made a decision. I'm going to rip his hair right out of his scalp.
Okay, well.
Shot.
Okay, we're back.
Back towards the bows. Decides to kick. He's looking for Tyson.
Ooh.
And maybe only the goalpost.
I'm just gonna reset here. That's still no word. Okay.
Just hits the padding on the post. Had it not, he would have scored. He was the first one there.
He's up back in the time machine, Tyson Brazil. He's got 2 tries already this year. Now he's chasing kicks. Now Savage is on the run. What a game this is. They're going to do this for another 33 minutes, Bob.
Let's hope so.
Grabbing some red corner. Noah Martin on the run here for the Raiders. You're watching it live on Fox League. Best channel on the planet, covering the best sport. And a cracking game tomorrow. Parramatta and Tigers at Combank. Do not miss it. Live and exclusive on Fox League. Sanders kick. Left footer. Down it goes to Hunt. Safe there. Captured by Sasungi. Knights have the ball. Canberra relieved to be down the Newcastle end.
You've got to keep their cool here. They're disciplined, the Canberra Raiders. So I'll tell you what, Newcastle, the way they've played this season, they like the tough stuff. That won't worry them.
Corsi on another run.
Ooh.
Away for Graham. He makes 15 metres. There you go. Rookies coming into the side and confident. Like, this is a confident Knights side.
Oh, Gagai breaks through. Gives it to Crossland, and Crossland making it 18-6.
This is outstanding rugby league.
Well,
You can burn your wooden spoons, block.
Well, how good's this going to be for the Harvey Norman replay? I just mentioned Gagai's got this unbelievable ability to beat tacklers. Always, nearly always beats the first up. They shift the ball to the right-hand side. Just look at this. Strength, a little bit of footwork. Fenn, footwork at the line, straight through. Crossland, the ever reliable Crossland. Goes under the post there for the Newcastle Knights. They go back to back. It's a different team this season.
Absolutely, isn't it?
Look at the footwork. Looks up, sees the half in front of him. And Ewan Sanders says, I'll take you on. Experience. Perfectly timed pass back on the inside. They won't catch him. Look at the smiles on the face. And watch the crowd go up here.
Oh, it's so good. On this losing run at home. There is Crossland scoring. All the benches up. He wounded Bradman Best, and Crossland, who's been knocked from pillar to post. You can almost say disfigured Phoenix Crossland last week. New Zealand Test hooker scores his first try since 2024. He scored a couple for New Zealand in that time. And Dane Gagai is a marvel. So he's 35 years of age. He made his debut 15 years ago. And he is still a tackle-busting player of great ability, of great effectiveness.
Who'll ever forget his performances in State of Origin?
So what's he got today? 9 tackle busts. That's 35 for the season. Dane Gagai. Smith adds
20-6.
They've now scored 4 tries in a row.
There's still 30 minutes left of the game.
Big, and it's still against 12 men.
This is crazy.
Great toughness from Phoenix. Crossland got plenty of praise, Andrew, after playing on through the match against the Bulldogs with that busted nose. And Fletcher Sharp said during the week that Phoenix also had to play through a broken finger to begin the season as well. Still, he was bouncing around the club with a spring in his step during the week, playing a bit of cricket, having a laugh. So toughness personified is Phoenix Crossland.
Yeah, he's another one that has come all the way through the system at Newcastle. He was their captain in the SG ball. He represented New South Wales under-16, under-18s. He's got a great scrapbook of achievements. But maybe his best football in first grade is still to come. Certainly a wholehearted player.
Well, if that's any indication, it will be.
20 points to 6 block, as you said. This was going to be the big period. We didn't know about the sin binning, but the Knights have pressed a button here. They've gone to another level, a level they was beyond them last season, absolutely beyond them.
And they know exactly what to do with a man down for the opposition too. Scored 2 tries since. Side Feedy again with a good charge to straighten them up.
15 hit-ups for Jacob Saifidi. It's origin areas, what we're seeing. Smith with the ball, out to Gagai. There's that fend again. Stood in the young tackle. Had an offload to Dane Gagai's stats record today. Hunt with the ball. Gagai's 9 tackle busts. Offload, line break, try assist. Now high ball from Smith. He's doing everything right. Canberra under assault. Great catch. Gee, they needed that. That is such a pressure catch by Sebastian Chris. Now your attention turns to the Raiders, and you know it's not false hope. You know they can score from anywhere. You know they have the ability to get 2 and 3 tries in 5 and 6 minutes.
Yeah, they sure have. But geez, they cut down their offloads here this afternoon. The Newcastle Knights, we've enjoyed the way they've played. They've put 20 points on the scoreboard, but their defence have stopped the offload. They've done so well so far.
Back to Noah Martin. They do have Kyo Weeks, Xavier Savage. They're the sort of players that can make something happen out of nothing. Savage chasing this kick. Hunter's got it. It's been a big afternoon for the Knights fullback. Tamale appears back from the dressing rooms. It's been a costly stint off the field.
It looks like Tamale's time is almost up.
Now, of course, Bradman Best learned the extent of the injury post-game, but Newcastle have a match against the Tigers at Campbelltown this time next Sunday. And it goes for Gagai. He's around it.
And Gagai still again gives it to Dominic Young. Passes back inside to Sanders Smith, and Sanders Smith doesn't make it.
Smith, okay, Chris, coming in the 4. Sleeve when Sanders lands his arms on the ball, then he
I'll
loses
stand
it.
by that, but
Can you confirm that? I've got no
Smith had
fight.
to score, did it?
Well, Gagai again. Gee, he's giving the young halfback,
I'll check.
Ethan Sanders, he's giving him a bath. Just beating him on the outside again.
Gives it to Dominic.
Dom Young with the pass.
Inside.
View, Andrew. That's forward.
Oh, forward. Yep.
Look at the support
Just
here
having a
too.
look at the contact
Another
from
player
KO on
back on
Dom
the
Young.
inside.
Looking at the contact of Kyo Weeks on Dom Young after he passed.
KO tucks his arm and takes Dom Young out. This is a penalty. We're playing on to see if we get any
So
advantage.
the worst, well, it's going to be penalty at worst for Newcastle. Smith's reaction suggested
Clear
he
the
didn't
contact
score.
from Simi.
I said, hang on, mate. I need to listen. I'll come to you.
That's lost there.
Yeah,
We
and
know
lost
a
it.
couple of
Trying
times,
to
Andrew, that
ground
hasn't
the
been
ball.
denied.
The ball's knocked on into Simi's arm, which is a knock on. We'll be going back for the penalty. We have a decision.
Is that report?
Oh.
Report, mate?
Penalty against Kyo Weeks.
Okay.
Just having a look to see if he had enough time. If you see it in normal motion, whether he had enough time to pull out of that. Just happened so quickly. Here's the pass back on the inside.
Well, the way he was running,
Kalen Ponga
he
watching that
could
one
have just
on.
kept going
They've got them here, 20 points to 6.
and just
Tamale can't get back on quick enough.
put some faith in.
28 minutes to go. Like, still stacks of time, but if Knights score
But-
here, they could lead by 20.
We'll go out on that.
Solo is off. Josh Curran looks away. Harrison Graham to Sharp to Hunt. Dummy almost flicked it around under the armpits of Sasangi there. Graham, what an efficient number 9 he is. Now to Crossland. There is Frizzell. Tamale is back on. 13 on 13. Tamale swept around the left wing. Staying down is Frizzell. Still play on. Yes. Graham with the ball. Halfway through the set. Smith to Solo. Right in front of the posts. 13 the difference. Graham. Live on Fox League on this Sunday. Smith out to Gagai. They've got him at last, have they? Yes. It's taken a while. Gagai up to 11 tackle busts and 3 offloads. Bob on the last from Smith. Across field. Hunter to Pose. Threw it straight to the Raiders' Ethan Strange. Yes. Canberra have the ball.
Well, some way they've got to find the energy to get upfield. They haven't had the ball so far in the second half now. The Canberra Raiders take a lot of juice out of them when there was a man off. They were down to 12. They scored 2 tries, Newcastle.
There's the ball with the man in the sin bin. And completed 8 sets. They've had 78% of the ball the last 10 minutes. What petrol's left in the tank for the Raiders after that? Tarpany on to Strange. No one questions Canberra's ability to score 20 or more points in this game. But you're thinking Newcastle have got more in them as well. Down it goes to Hunt. He's catching everything at the moment. Got away from Tarpany.
Oh.
The ball. Hoskin to Weeks.
Raiders.
Into each other. Chris
doing stuff. Make something out of nothing here.
Raiders are 2 meters out from the line. Brayley with the ball on the Hosky.
Alright. Honestly, I'm just spewing shit. I'm not saving
20
it.
points to 6.
6-1. Looks like Raiders at 2 score here in the 25th minute.
I don't think I've ever seen more. Ball with Brayley. Back to Sanders. Smithy's in front of the post. Almost does a handstand. That's only the second. Brayley. Sanders out the back. Weeks takes them on. Bounced away from Gagai. Kayo Weeks back.
Oh.
Kayo Weeks wrestles
Oh.
in.
Good defense by the Knights.
That was close. Raiders fullback. And Sanders and across the straight.
Oh, long pass. Oh. Couldn't beat Xavier Savage on the wing to go over for a shot.
Take control of that set. It was helter-skelter there from the Raiders. The idea was right from Strange, the pass over the top. But watch the Newcastle Knights celebrate. There was one tackle there where there was 3 of them scrambling. And that's great defence. They'll put under pressure the first time in the second half and they've hung on.
Oh, that was great work on Weeks. And like Weeks' work was amazing. And somehow, Knights got knocked out 2-3 to stop him. 20 points to 6. Big contest here. Offload there for Graham. Highlighting the second half possession. Field day. Graham will be highlighting too what we've got coming up on Foxtel and KO, the documentary on J-Mac, James McDonald. That will premiere on Tuesday, April 14th. What a talent in the saddle. What a story he has to tell. We look behind the scenes of the career of J-Mac here on Foxtel and KO, April 14. Write that one down. Set restart count is 8-3 to Newcastle. J-Mac, if we put racing vernacular on this, I don't think they're going home hands and heels here, the Knights. I think they will finish with a flourish, and the Raiders are capable of coming from the back of the field. That's how exciting the finish could be. Crossland to Smith. Hunt slides onto his back. He's a goer though. 16 runs, Fletcher Hunt. A lot of bomb catches. Graham to Solo. Last play it is Knights, leading by 14. Smith's kick. Young's going to go up. Young, it's back.
Oh.
They've got the try.
24-6. Sending it upstairs. Sending it upstairs to check it. Damn. These ones in this area up and ready to go to bed. Honestly.
Look at him, gets above the pack again.
Both players are jumping with 2 hands to compete.
Ooh. Kind of goes sideways and bounce it back.
Just look at the angle of the hands. Look at his batted
Look at
that back.
perspective once it hits the arm of Don Young.
It's tight block. It's all the bunkers. Doesn't contact the Raider, does it?
It's a big turnaround if they can get this try. Look like the Raiders are going to score up the other end.
Well, importantly here, this has been set up no try. And unless he comes back conclusive, they will have to stick with the on-ground call.
Just looking at all the angles.
So that's all Young.
Based on the available angles that we have in the position of the referee on the field, we'll be supporting the on-field
Well, there you
call.
go. They've dodged the ball, the Raiders.
In the contest, we have a decision.
Set up a try, it stays a try. Set up no try, it's no try.
Could be an enormous turnaround for the Raiders if they can get their way back up the field and get that try. She's game on. That would have been nearly the finish there.
Jermaine McEwen denied a try. Got his first career try actually against the Raiders here, round 17 last year. He thought he was over for another. Still on, 20 points to 6, but that Raiders try, a reminder, that was the 11th minute of play.
Too low.
And we're
That's too
now
low,
at
it's
minute
dangerous.
58.
Dangerous tackle there by Tyson Frizzell, just
Tyson,
going in a little bit too low and hard on the legs. Here's another replay. Back, but anyway.
So, yeah, so G is right in line. That's what the replay highlights. So he said that it's gone down, forward, and bounced backwards. It is very close. We'll go with his go back and bounce forward. That's play on, but not go forward, then bounce back. Tarpany here on halfway. So the Raiders are under pressure. They're under scoreboard pressure. Brady, nice meters. All the night, off he goes. Quick play the ball, it was sloppy. Oh, Jaden. It goes from the pen out to the room out the back of the yard with a choke might go over the top of it.
He's just trying to get to his feet, playing too quick. Attention to detail. Challenge this.
He got no challenge.
Straight through. Tries to get to his feet. Oh.
Let's go, boys.
So again, in the speed of that, he has a chance for recovery. If you lose control with your feet, rake it again, the ref is obliged to say play on, but if you just step over it, it is deemed you have lost control. That's where the infringement is, and Brayley stepped over it rather than a second attempt at play.
That momentum check was crazy.
Any sort of groove here. The Raiders in the
Just
second half.
foul off after the 25th minute.
You've had a man down, you've had to defend. They scored a couple of tries while that happened.
I think we call that the Newcastle Red Bull tracker. Not red, even though they're wearing their high-vis jersey, but the red and blue of the Knights is on top today. Out for Lucas. There's still a lot of football to be played in this one. Graham, Crossland, Smith.
Ooh.
Sanders put his body on the line there. He's responsible for that error. It was just a crash play in defence. Got to get there.
He's aimed at him a lot. He's made a couple of good tackles. Through a couple of times too. Obviously in the game plan for the Knights, just attack him there.
He brings it back. So we saw Strange set up the first try. Brayley's off the line again. Another 15 metres. Jaden Brayley now playing. Good. Improvement. Raiders with Sanders. Out with Strange. If Strange can give them another moment. Can Weeks find his place? Raiders fans hoping for all of that. Out to Sasaki. Got to pass away. Knocked down by the Knights. It's play on! It's play on! It's Weeks!
Nah.
Is it going to get there? Oh, what a chase back by Hunt!
Oh,
That was crazy.
Right, didn't he? 'Cause he is so quick, Weeks.
Not even in the stream now, to be honest. I'm trying, yeah, I'm trying.
It's a big effort play.
I don't know how he did it. Like back Weeks. This is play on, knocked down, kicked, play on.
He had to turn around and chase. That's the
Weeks
amazing
is in
thing.
front of him.
Yeah.
Superb play by Fletcher Hunt.
He had the run there that time, Weeks.
One drop out, uses all the clock. Smith, has he got the distance? Not yet, now he has. Now he has! Tamale with the ball. The Raiders are not out of this by any stretch. 20 points to 6. Gagai just gives up a set restart. In it comes for Hudson Young. He'll be called to play at 4 away. Canberra, big, deep line to the right. Brady, Tarpany. Can't find Big Papa. He's lurking. Set restart again. 2 in the same set. Brady. Pass high to Sanders. To Strange. Bumps away from Smith. Cannons into Frizzell and Graham. Brayley. Raiders back towards the post. Hosking. Won't be offloading. He had an opportunity. That's 3 for the Raiders. Brayley. Sanders. Oh, they get it wrong. The edge runners there. Sasangi and Martin overran it. Brayley will burrow. It's not the Raiders' best this. Last tackle. Let's see if they can pull something out. Sanders' kick is a wobbler. Knocked on by McDill. Wobbly old kick.
He's saying no, but he did knock it on. It seems that the Raiders are missing a little bit of that calmness in the halves. Just a set that's set up. Got a couple of repeat sets. Razzle dazzle
Newcastle are
stuff.
challenging.
Looks like they're in a rush.
On-field ruling is that it hits his arm and he drags it towards his own dead ball line. Is coming in at tackle one.
I don't know whether McEwen was emphatic in saying we need to
Look
protest
at Jermaine's
this.
left hand here.
He's knocked on,
Behind the ball, he now contacts it.
and then it's
He now pulls it forward into the ground in a forward motion. This is a knock on, and the captain's challenge is unsuccessful.
This might be good for the Raiders. They might be able to regroup now. They'll get the ball back.
I want to speak on behalf of one of them. I love it when we 18 minutes ago, no more challenges. You know what I mean? Let's just play.
Yeah, let's play.
Let's just play. Let's get into it. But the difference is still 14. Yeah, it's still.
I'm just checking it again.
Canberra's caught to make contest.
Make sure it's
It feels
still
like a contest, but the fact
nothing.
is it's 14 the difference. They have to get
It's
one,
still
then they have to get
nothing
another, then we'll start
so
talking
far.
about the big finish.
Still pressure's on phone for some reason.
Dominated the last 5.
Yeah, nothing. It's popping up, so.
Scrum. Well, if they give away, if this is another one of these shot clock scrum penalties, they just get there.
I think something will pop up later, but like,
One of the little talking points over the weekend, deliberately breaking the shot clock. Sasangi here, and there you go. Nice.
Fletcher.
Offside.
Fletcher.
On the
Fletcher,
scrum.
that's twice for you.
Raiders say, let's go back.
Repack.
Let's go
Next one's
again.
a bin.
that's one's a bit.
Warning from the referee.
Okay.
One more and you're gone to the bin.
Fletcher, twice.
Well, on the repack, this is one where I don't think the referee should even give them any help and say break or whatever. They just have to bind a little longer here. Raiders with the ball from the scrum. A second packing. Martin, 7 metres away from the line line.
I think Raiders score here.
I think the Raiders feel
Alright,
scored
Big
here.
Papa.
Get momentum on the scoreboard. Haven't scored since the 11th minute. Brayley, Sanders, back in, Hosking, good tackle, Crossland. Graham there as well. Crossland, 26 tackles for the day. Sanders, Sasangi, change your mind, they run for cover. It's a little haphazard, the attack of Canberra. Brayley, and the front rower,
He almost made it.
got his hands around the ball. Quick play the ball, Brayley, in 2 minds. It ends up with Hosking.
Oh,
Canberra get it down.
Canberra with another score on the board now.
Well, it ended up well, didn't it?
Comeback is on. Comeback is on.
Stuff there from the Canberra Raiders. A little bit of razzle
Still
dazzle.
16 minutes left.
Didn't really look like
Tough
they were
time.
set for any sort of plays. Throws a dummy on the outside. Hosking comes off his right foot and somehow gets over the line. Their defence has been so good on goal. I think it was Trey Mooney there, just over Chase there. Comes off his right foot.
Oh, Harrison Graham, he copped one from his teammate. It was a head collision in goal line defence. That doesn't help. You watch Harrison Graham here. He absolutely gets the head of Fletcher Hunt, and that takes both of them out.
Well, this is perfectly poised now for the Canberra Raiders. I'll be confident.
I'll go back to your point, though. They did lose their Wayne attack. That still doesn't embolden you with confidence that they're quite on song, the Raiders. They're still checking this, you know. We are still checking.
What are they trying to get Papali'i for loitering in the ruck? Is that what they're looking at here?
If it's about the put down, I thought Hosking got it the moment he gets down.
Oh,
Look, Papali'i into Mooney. Oh, gee.
they're gonna get him for obstruction.
But Mooney then got a proper grab at him anyway.
Yes, I know.
So
He's getting rewarded here.
Looking at the run here of Josh Papali'i, he's required to run
Papali'i-
towards space.
Yeah.
Trey Mooney's purely moving up, not making a defensive decision.
I'll get that bit.
Josh bumps Trey now, putting him off balance.
but he gets a full grab on him here. What's
This knocks
this?
him back out of the defensive line, affecting Newcastle's defensive structure.
No
Zach
try.
Hosking now steps back through the space where he was, because Trey has to overchase because of this initial chase.
No try.
This is an obstruction. We have a decision.
I understand all of what they're saying. I understand all of what they're saying. To Mooney's credit, he didn't take a dive. He kept on trying to do his work. But unlike you, Block, I think he had enough.
We had it.
He had a second chance, didn't he? You know, and that sort of thing. You know. I reckon in bush footy without a bunker, try and no one's blown out. But anyway, Knights hang on, 20 points to 6, 16 to go. So the Raiders have got quite a hill to climb now. Not getting that one. They've had a great rush of possession in this game.
There's so much razzle-dazzle in their side, the Canberra Raiders, with only the one try. As I said, they really got going in this game. Just seem a little bit unsettled to me around the halves.
Knights, 35 out from their own line. Here is Mooney. Here's one of the formers. There's so many of them. I don't know whether they've ever done a game like it, to be honest. As Croker held up there. 5 short of halfway. Crossland. Over halfway. He goes, didn't play a game in first grade last year for the Raiders. Now back at the Knights. Controlled set by Newcastle. They've got a plan. Smith high ball. Young will be there close. It's allowed to bounce. Don't know about that. Tamale gets it. Raiders with the ball, but 12 metres out from their own line. Pretty good set, Newcastle, in the context of the game.
Yeah, it was controlled set, wasn't it? They got themselves up over the halfway line, and then the kick downfield. Their rushing defence has really put pressure here on the Raiders, but they've done it all game. Got off their line and put pressure on, stopped the offload.
Low energy, the sleep is kind of kicking a lot.
NRL 360 tomorrow.
It's getting tough.
On a second, ball goes out to Savage. Bleekin to miss it, he could get away. He was appealing to the referee. Hang on to the ball, Xavier. No tomorrow. What a Monday. We have Tigers and Eels at Combank. And we'll be going straight into NRL 360 after that. The rugby league never stops on Fox League. Again, a replay of Mooney had a chance to line up a tackle. Chris with the ball. Got it around the corner. Flick pass from Weeks. Get it cleanly. No, he did it. And his own challenge.
Using the ground.
Now, this is exactly what will happen now with the Canberra Raiders trying to play catch-up footy. They'll try and start to force the issue.
Did Strange get it clean? No, I don't think he did. I think the refs got it right.
Yeah, I think he knocked it on. A little bit of a bobble there.
Yep.
Keep it under control.
The flick was all right.
This chance. Still 14 to go, so there is time. The Raiders have missed a few chances here. Marju tops the run meters for the day. That included one long-range break in the first half.
Oh, just give me a minute.
Ball here with Lucas. Let's look at some of the workers for the Knights today. Lucas, 17th hit up. SaverClubYT 15. Frizzell, 17 hit ups. Off the bench. There's some of the big numbers for the Newcastle Knights. Marju, 17 hit ups in his talent. Smith back inside. Mooney shut down there by Papali'i. They look at each other after that. Respect. McEwen on right edge. Last play, Knights. 14 the difference. Smith kicks from the blind side. Back to the open. And Tarpany. My goodness.
Yeah, that was
Joey Tarpany's up. How'd that happen?
You just get the feeling they just need that one try, Canberra. Make this a grandstand finish. Been over the stripe a couple of times.
Sasangi to play it here. Every set, you're thinking they have to come up with points. Well, now it's down to you really need to come up with points. 12 and a half
Can't
to go.
battle
Raiders had a free
too much,
running
but
stand off the bench.
should do enough. Keep going.
On the strange, ball from 35 out. Savage getting through. They're not going to play at half.
The continuation of the career mode, we're playing Ashes tomorrow. Well, that's all I'm going to do. At 12. Start the second season.
What an intriguing competition we have. Nico on the sideline.
Fossey, just quickly, Harrison Graham has gone off for a HIA following that head collision on the court and confirming it has been classed to Category 2. Unlikely he'll be back even if he passes.
All right, a reminder to Matty John show tonight. One of the One of the most admired players in the competition. Special guest here to see and hear Jai Gray tonight. The Rabbitohs #1, the little fella. On Easter Sunday, the little rabbit. Jai Gray, Matty John's show straight after this.
A good time to get a 6 again too for the Newcastle Knights. And here they come. They look well structured too, don't they? They've moved the ball around well. It's Lucas again. How strong is he?
Now Crossland, too sharp. He kicks to open space. It's all Marju. It's all Greg Marju. Scores for the Longer, can't believe it.
24-6. Marju over again.
Take your wooden spoons out, Knights fans, and have a bonfire tonight.
Gee, that was good play too, wasn't it? Nice and structured. Early in the tackle camp for the Harvey Norman. Here it is, the 5'8", he can do it all.
Both the Tigers and the Knights have had a great turnaround after last season, and both are playing really great right now. I don't know how long the Tigers is going to last, I don't know how long the Knights is going to last, but
18, the kick's very big to take it outside 3 converted tries. The growth, the continued growth of Fletcher Sharp as a first grader. Where we question the Raiders halves down the other end not taking control. Sharp sights something, calls it, goes for it, executes.
Ah, gee, it was a beautiful little dab over the top, wasn't it? Marju right on play. He knew exactly what was going on. Great little dink over the top. No one at home there for the Raiders.
So that's 8 tries in 8 games against the Raiders. And we mentioned earlier, and we saw there, it's his second career double. His first career double against the Raiders, 2 career doubles against Canberra, was his debut for the Knights in 2023. And here he is 3 years on, yet another one, and the potential match sealer.
going back there.
Look at the reaction of the Knights box. Holbrook's trying to play it cool. Savage. This was
Savage is done.
The 2 Raiders ended up on the deck. Watch it again here. I think they collide, don't they? Oh yeah, it's almost a domino effect. Sasungi got pushed, and that takes Savage out, and it could be a nasty one. We'll hope that Nico will have time between now and the end of the game to get the extent of the injury, but we. Fingers crossed it's not serious for Xavier Savage, but it didn't look good.
This is limping, so this is not a hop. It doesn't look too bad as he's always talking, but still.
What about this? Have a listen.
That's fine, just static.
Top deck on the John stand, but get it fixed quick. Yeah. Get around to doing it. Work double time. Penalty rates of Easter. Fix it. Kick from Smith from the sideline. 20 points the difference. The Knights over the Raiders. Second spot on the ladder. The Knights behind Penrith.
And without their 2 best players. The shackles are off. The Knights 26-6.
I'm just going to leave Penrith out of the story for a while. I'm going to jump ahead and say, what if the Tigers win tomorrow? We've almost got a top of the table clash next week on Fox League. Tigers v Knights.
It won't matter.
Just think about, I'll just leave that out there. It'll be second v third.
Oh, actually I forgot about that. Ooh.
So Suggy comes up with a ball.
Oh! They struck him right back.
Have to score and keep scoring.
Yeah, that's exactly what they can do to you too. You have one little lapse straight away from the kickoff. They get the
fade is to do the opposite of fade.
From here, get the ball back. It's Ethan Strange just with the support.
That was strange. That was a very strange try.
to score the try.
Harvey Norman replay. It was Strange for Sasaki.
Nah.
This time round, it's Sasaki for Strange.
A little bit of footwork too. The chase is on.
We'll make it a gift of that later.
Strange is in. Gee, it would have been game on if they scored a little bit earlier.
Exactly. So they're still looking at this too, I don't know. Sanders gets. Has he got the green light? Now he has. Wins it. 26-12 is what he wants. Sanders, nicely done.
At 12 to 26. That's
8 minutes to go in the modern game. 8 minutes is a long time. Back in the day, Blocker, back in your day, you shut it down.
Yeah, just shut it down. Kick early,
Kick early, kick corner, kick for scrums.
That's it.
That's been taken out of the game. There's no taking time off the clock. When we get to the last 5, the clock stops. This is the try again. A little bit of luck that it bounced on. I think some of the Knight fans thought the flick went forward. Sasaki.
last win at home for the Knights
26-12.
was against Manly in round 12-14. So it's been a while. It's been a while.
Parramatta and the Tigers from Combank. An Easter Monday special, followed by NRL 360 here on Fox League. Sanders, Raiders get rocking and rolling again. Weeks.
Unless Canberra do something a little crazy right now.
Strike weapon, Horsburgh, crossfield, straightened. Oh, risky offload, hands by Sanders. Flick by the Colonel. Tarpany put down.
Nope.
Sharp comes up with it. One play closer to victory for the Knights.
Nice score, get it done.
Rush up on Mooney. Horsburgh missed him.
He's been good, Mooney. He's played tough. Been belted a few times, just gets straight to his feet and away he goes again.
Running down for 31 tackles too. Mooney, SaverClubYT 17th hit up.
There's a different style about this Newcastle side now. I've seen it a couple of weeks in a row now. Something about them.
Well, that's right. That's a good point. Back-to-back weeks. This will be 2 top 4 scalps from last year for the Wooden Spooner. Croker here in front of the post at 26-12, 6.5 to go. They try and strip the ball off Croker. Horsburgh unsuccessful. Crossland, right, Smith, poke through. It's there and Weeks takes it dead. Line drop out the best they could hope for.
Shot clock on.
The shot clock is on. Obviously they will go short.
Well, his control of the game has been unbelievable here. Sandon Smith, mate, he's their number 7 down the track. Don't worry about that. Calmness, good kicking game. Got the ability to run when he sees an opportunity.
Drop out has gone long. It's over the 20. Well, I thought it was by Canberra, to be honest. What's the ref going to say? Play on for the Knights. Sharp with the ball. Left foot, walk, and then stop. Oh, and that hit by Papali'i. That's all fair. Got him around the hips. Now Crossland. Young comes in off the wing. One try to crack the Spumante here in Newcastle. Smith and break out the Henny Penny. Croker, 10 from the line. Shed goes up for the Knights again. Matty's dancing in the green room at Fox. Smith, although he's the owner of the Titans, not too loud. 5 minutes away from the line to be played by Mooney. Crossland, 3 tackles left in the set. SaverClubYT, one of the local juniors. Crossland, can he get a double? Got blood from the lip. The busted beak and all. Sharp left, on the hump. The Fletcher boys with the mullets. Sasaki came up with a tackle. Last play Knights, scooped up quickly for Smith. They can be held in the corner, that's all they need. Yeah, that'll do. Canberra have the ball a metre out.
This is a tough run, this one too, at the back end of the game. Got you hemmed in your corner. Where you need a little bit of ticker.
Well, this is where you don't need Kyo Weeks a dummy half. You want Kyo Weeks out wider and get the ball to him and see if he can create something. He's the most likely to sprint the length. Hudson Young caught up there. Dylan Brown watches on. Hello, caught on camera, looking sharp. Now Tarpany Sanders, well tackled there by ACYT. Front row and halfbacking like that. So did Blocker. Ball comes back for Strange. Last tackle. Try your luck with the ball. Hunter's there. Young's got him. No, he hasn't. Hunt comes up with the ball. The boy from Warren. He's off again.
And Dominic Young.
It's Dominic Young. Look at him go. Look at the Knights fans. Is it 97? Is it 01? It's 2026. And they are a side worth following.
Well, that is an unbelievable play there from Fletcher Hunt. The back end of the game, not long ago. But what about the brilliance on the pass to get him on the
It was a crazy game.
straight away to Dominic Young, and he did the rest. But what about this for a play? Only a few minutes to go. This is confidence. Fletcher Hunt, watch his pass. That's brilliant. Unbelievable stuff, and away he goes. No way you're going to stop Dominic Young there. The chase is on. Newcastle tonight, deserved winners. What about this for a magic pass? What a play. Back into the game. Look at the determination here. Sprints away. Dom Young in again. He's having a field day on the back of his Newcastle Knights back line.
And the shot in the background of the Knights fans all up. All up. You are in for a good season based on this. Far removed. The attack has come along. Here today against the minor premiers of last year. They're putting them away. Knights to play Tigers next week. Dominic Young has a try-double. Marju has a try-double. Remarkable turnaround for Newcastle. Look at this again. Put this to music. Put it in the Louvre.
That's a great side, isn't it? Everyone's up. Yeah, look, I know, you can get romantic and all that, but, you admire the Newcastle fans. They're rock solid behind their team. You want them to have joy. They haven't seen their side win a home game in their last 7 matches.
Since round 14 last year, and that's crazy. 32-12. Oh, yeah, Dominic Young's target was still in there.
How good is it?
They still make Gregory's?
Gee, that's a big play.
That's a great play.
The back end of the game.
That's a ball. He's a player. Fletcher Hunt. He's 20 years of age. It's his 16th game of first grade. He's fielded bombs. He's had 19 runs at a footy. He's fielded a bloke called Ponga. Goes good. Canberra's kickoff. And this time it's not forward. Was it probably not?
It's not forward, yeah.
2.5 to go. So Newcastle, they go to 4-1. The Knights 1-4. I'm sorry, Newcastle 4-1. The Raiders 1-4. And Canberra's opponent next week is the Rabbitohs across in Perth. So it's a really disrupted week. Not a lot of time to work on the field to get things right. And off they will go for the doubleheader in Perth that we'll cover here on Fox League next Saturday.
Well, not a lot of time to think about their performance here from the Raiders this afternoon. It's been clunky at best. But you can't take anything away from the Knights. They've been hungry.
I still think there's a lot of... It's an investment worth making in the 7 and 6 they have, quite obviously. Strange, we know how good he is. I think Sanders can be really good. Strange with the ball here. Has a crack at them. Looking for a second try. And he'll end up in goal. And look at that. 4 Knights.
Whoa.
Sanders Smith has a little crack.
Calm down.
This fans like this as well. Now it's a penalty for that. That's greatly removed from us for Solomona against Wallace, isn't it? The size of those two. So Big Nelson won today, and George Burgess got straight in the ring and said,
Of course he did. Big Nelson.
George Burgess and Nelson. Hope that on main event at some point.
So let's go now.
I know why I flexed, like I was the one who won.
Here's Sanders on the Young. Could be a late try, Canberra, 32-12. Final minute of play. Matty Johnshaw not too far away. Johnny Gray's special guest, the Rabbitohs wonder #1. Tarpany with the ball.
I'll take a second, it's almost over. I'm so happy.
Takes on goalpost padding as well. Brayley back to Sanders. The crowd want defence. Sasaki, they're getting it. A Knights champ with the Knights defending while leading by 20. Tarpany offloads and the Knights come up with the ball. Defiant, Newcastle.
Shot clock on. Easy, easy, boys. Come on.
Still
Come
talk.
on. Don't
A little bit of trash talk, Hudson Young and Dane Gagai. It'll do us.
And that is full time.
Miracle areas.
Thank
The
God.
turnaround of the Knights.
God, that was
The
long.
Wooden Spooners of 2025 are 4-1 through the first 5 rounds of this year and have knocked over 2 of the top 4 teams
That wraps
in
up.
back-to-back weeks.
That wraps up the Sunday streams. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.